And that's why it's going to be very important for you to make sure your circle tight and small. Because you need to know everybody for who they are. You got to know 1,000% that you can trust him, that you respect her, that they respect you, and it's all reciprocated back to you. Because sometimes the biggest haters, they come from the same person circle that they in. Come from the same family, the same friendship that you talking about something. That's my brother. That's my sister. That be the same person that hate these people sometimes because they got that jealous and envious spirit in them. You know, who hated on him? His own homeboy. Who stabbed him in his back? His own brother. You know what I mean? Why is he looking down on all his people for? Because he's a jealous and envious person. You got to be careful with that, and you got to be careful who these people are. Insecure, jealous people, it ain't no telling what they'll do to you. They'll hate you, cheat on you, lie on you, hurt you, kill you. You got to make sure the people with you are happy people. Because if they ain't happy, they unhappy. And if they ain't unhappy, they can be jealous. And if they ain't jealous, they can have envy, a spirit, a low vibing, something that's detrimental to you. These people, you will know them when you see them. They always challenging people. They always seem to want to be number one in something. They always looking at your success and just downing you in evil, mad, competing with you. And they can't even compare. You got to be careful who you getting help from. You got to be careful who you giving to. Be careful who you're receiving from. Oh, this person got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of money. Sometimes these people be unhappy and sad. Sometimes these people be jealous and envious, and they got all this stuff. Sometimes these people do got a lot of things. You got to make sure with these people next to you that it's 1,000. I can respect her. That's my homie for real. He ain't gonna never hate on me. He ain't jealous of me. If you got one inclination that they are, you know what I'm saying? If you think that person need to be from around you, you don't need to be in that relationship then, because this shit can get people hurt. This shit has go claim people's lives. You don't need people competing with you and comparing themselves to you and watching you and doubting you. That's a bad spirit. Jealousy and envious people, they come in many forms. Family members, friends, co-workers, my brother, my sister. You probably got somebody in your phone book right now that you think that's a hater. You know what I mean? You don't need to have that person in your phone book. You don't need to have that person around you. I don't give a damn how long the relationship was. Sometimes these relationships been expired. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You think it's all good still. You thinking that I can rekindle this and it's all good. Sometimes these people's looking at you like a lick. Sometimes these people looking at you like, you know, who is he? Who is she? You know what I mean? You got to be careful of these people. You don't want to build with these people. You don't want these people around you in your environment, around your people, around your family, your children. Because these people, all they spread is hate. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so jealous of people? Why you keep looking down on people? Why are you comparing yourself to people? Because they're unhappy people. You know, they need attention. They want to control things. You know what I mean? And you will know them when you see them. You will know them when you're around them. That's why your discernment got to be on 10. You got to know who is who out here. Like I said, if it's any little judgment that, I don't know, man. I don't know about her. I don't know about him. Stay away. Go ahead and pray to God. Make sure that this is the right person with you. You know, they hated you once, they'll hate you twice. They stole from you once, they'll do it again. You don't want these people around you, because a happy person is a happy spirited person. Yeah, we going through our things. We lose people. We have our sad days. We grieving, you know. We do all of that. But we don't have no jealous spirit in us. We ain't got no envious spirit in us at all, you know. Yeah, we be low sometimes and, you know, sad and down in the dumps. That's ordinary. But that jealous and that envious spirit, you know, that seeping in that depression and always somebody who down and talking down on other people and pocket watching and all this stuff and comparing their job to his, and these people don't got nothing going for themselves. These people will hurt you. You got to be careful around these people. Don't give to these people. Don't receive from these people. You know what I mean? Your discernment need to be on 10, because a miserable person ain't no telling what's happening with them. You know? Keep that circle small, y'all. Do a circle check right now after you watch this video. Go through that phone book and see who that jealous and hateful person you think is. You know? Because these sometimes be the same person you got pictures with. The same person on your Facebook page, my Instagram buddy. You know what I mean? That's the same person who stabbed you in the back. The same person who killed people. You know, killed you, one of your friends, one of your family members. You know what I mean? These no energy, low vibing people, they are not need to be around us. They take it from your favor. They take it from your blessings. When God give you that warning, you know what I mean? To step away from her, to don't befriend him, don't befriend him. Stay away from him. Stay away from her, you know? God knows who's supposed to be around us. And don't let these people use you because they got this materialistic stuff. They got the housing. They got the money to give you. They got the cars. Some of these people, they just using you and using you. And, you know, they want that in return. They want something bigger in return from what they gave you. You essentially taking from the devil. You know what I mean? You need happy people with you. You know what I mean? The person that you know that he happy that you making it. You know, that's your homegirl. She glad that you going back to school. He congratulating on your marriage. He really happy that you changed your life around. Not a person who can't clap for you, and then you get married and they looking down on you, and you just bought a new house and they don't never say nothing, that they can't never. You best to know who these people is, cause it gets rough out here in this world. You know, as much as good we got out here, we got the same amount of bad, and I don't even mean it like that, cause I think it's 80-20 out here. But it's so many out here. You gotta watch these devils. You gotta watch these clowns out here. There's some of you just knocking on your door and just taking from you. Using you till they can't use you no more. I need happy people with me. I need players with me. You know what I mean? I need people who ain't afraid to congratulate me. You know what I mean? That's why my circle is small. I know who is around me. You know what I mean? And the people on the outside that I kept on the outside, that I had to block away from my life, who you know what I mean? Who I kicked out my life. It was for that same exact reason. That these people are haters. These people are always vibing low. Why do you talk about men and women so much that you hate them? You know what I mean? I can't have that person around me. Because that person looking down on you eventually. Look how they treat their family and their friends. Look how they talk down about what they people ain't doing. You might be in that same boat. You came up on those same hard times. Sometimes how these people treating their peoples, one day they'll treat you like that as well. And I made the mistake of thinking, well, he did that to his mama. Well, he did that to his brother. You know, he ain't gonna do that to me until it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? We always think it ain't gonna happen to me until it happened to you. That's like a man or a woman who take the next man, girl, or take his woman. You know what I mean? She took his man, and you think, well, she ain't gonna cheat on me. He ain't gonna cheat. You get the same treatment right back at you. It was a reason that they cheated on this person because they're a miserable person. You know, it's a reason that they're cheaters. You know what I mean? It's a reason why they can't be trusted. You know what I mean? You gotta watch who you befriending out here, watch who you trusting out here, watch who you saying, that's my brother, my sister, my fiance, my wife, my husband. Because people got the potential to hurt you if they ain't unhappy. And we all go through our things, like I said, with grieving and can't get over pain. But it's a different spirit when they got that bad energy in them, when they vibing low, when they always looking down and trying to defeat other people who trying to climb up. Watch these people. Watch everything around you. Don't be so quick to jump into these relationships and, you know what I mean, befriending co-workers and befriending neighbors and bringing people in your home and in your surroundings around your people. Always take this to God. Always take that relationship to God and see, should she be around me? Is this my wife, God? Do you ordain this? Should we go ahead and do this? Go ahead and take it to God. God got our best interests, and you know this. These devils, they got a plan too. These narcissistic people, they good at stealing from people. They good at seeing potential in you. That is a great woman. And they vibing so low. They good at being slick with their mouth. And what they did, they done befriended you and got you on their shoulder. And you so bright, they so dark. They trying to get even out with you. And all they did was take your life from you. All they did was make you depressed now. All they did was, you know what I'm saying, got you down and low. All they did was sometimes just change you. Now, you done went from a good person to an evil person because of this dark person. You know what I mean? This evil person, this narcissistic person, this thief, this killer. You know what I mean? Watch these people around you. Keep your circle small, y'all. That's all I got. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.